Most people think they're using AI, but the truth is, they're only using a tiny fraction of what it can actually do. AI today can help with everything from personal productivity to financial planning and decision-making. Yet, most people only use it for simple tasks like writing emails or answering basic questions. Over the last few years, I've spent a lot of time exploring the AI world, experimenting with different tools, and building projects around them. And one thing has become very clear to me. Most people are barely scratching the surface of what AI can actually do. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 23 powerful ways to use AI that most people have never even considered. These ideas can help simplify your work, improve your finances, and even change how you think about your personal life. Let's start with the first one. Number 1. The Life Master Prompt. Instead of asking AI random questions every time you open it, you can create something called a master prompt for your life. Think of it as a document that contains important information about who you are. It includes your goals, your values, your habits, your strengths, your weaknesses, your career plans, and even the kind of lifestyle you want to build. Once AI understands this background, the responses it gives you become much more personalized. The advice it provides will be based on your situation, instead of generic answers. To build this, you can ask your AI tool to help you create a master prompt describing your life, and request that it ask questions to gather the necessary context. The AI will begin asking about your priorities, your work, your finances, and your long-term goals. After answering those questions, you'll end up with a document that summarizes your life situation. Save that document somewhere safe. From that point forward, whenever you want advice from AI, you can upload that document first, so the system understands your context before answering. Number 2. The Hidden Truth Mirror. AI can also help reveal patterns about yourself that you may not notice. Every person has blind spots. These can be habits, behaviors, or thinking patterns that are obvious to others, but invisible to us. One way to uncover them is by giving AI examples of your past writing. This could include journal entries, emails you've written, notes you've taken, or even posts you've shared online. Once the AI has enough material, you can ask it to analyze the information and point out patterns or personality traits you might not be aware of. The responses can sometimes be surprisingly insightful and may reveal tendencies in how you think, work, or make decisions. Number 3. Books that don't exist yet. Think about someone you admire. It might be a successful entrepreneur, a creator, or a business leader whose interviews you've watched many times. Often these people talk about important ideas in podcasts and interviews, but never actually write a full book explaining their philosophy. AI makes it possible to create that book yourself. You can collect interviews, articles, and transcripts where that person explains their thinking. After feeding this information to AI, you can ask it to organize those ideas into a book-style format. The AI can generate a structured outline, divide the content into chapters, and explain the main principles and strategies based on the ideas the person has already shared publicly. The result is essentially a book that captures their mindset, even if they never wrote one themselves. Number 4. Decision journaling. Many high performers keep something called a decision journal. The idea is simple. Before making an important choice, you write down what decision you're about to make and the reasoning behind it. Later on, you review that entry to see whether the decision turned out well or not. AI can make this process much easier. Whenever you're facing a big decision, such as changing jobs, starting a new business, or making a major purchase, you can explain the situation to AI and ask it to analyze your reasoning. There's one important trick though. You should instruct the AI to challenge your thinking, rather than simply agreeing with you. By asking it to question your assumptions, you'll receive more balanced feedback and a clearer perspective before making the final decision. Number 5. The AI camcorder method. Here's a technique that many business owners find extremely useful. Instead of writing instructions manually, you simply record yourself performing a task while explaining what you're doing. After recording, you take the transcript of that explanation and give it to AI. Then you ask the AI to transform that messy explanation into a structured document, such as a checklist, a step-by-step process, or a training guide. What used to exist only in your head suddenly becomes a clear system that anyone else can follow. Number 6. turning goals into action plans. A lot of people have ambitious goals. They want to build a business, grow their income, or move into a new career. The problem is that they don't have a clear plan. AI can help convert a vague goal into a structured roadmap. You simply describe what you want to achieve and ask the AI to create a 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day action plan. The system will outline milestones, priorities, and practical steps, so you know exactly what actions to take next. Number 7. Visualizing your future. Vision boards have been popular for years, but creating them traditionally requires finding dozens of images and putting them together manually. AI can generate them instantly. You can take the goals you wrote earlier and ask an AI image generator to create visuals representing the life you want to build. This could include the type of home you hope to live in, the career you want, or the lifestyle you imagine for yourself. Seeing those images regularly can strengthen your long-term motivation. Number 8. Automated wealth planning. Many people struggle with managing money simply because they don't have a structured system. AI can help design one-dice. You can ask it to create a financial plan that automatically allocates your income into different categories, such as savings, investments, debt payments, and long-term financial goals. A structured system like this helps build discipline and makes financial progress more predictable. Number 9. Finding hidden tax opportunities. Taxes can be complicated, and many people overlook deductions or credits they qualify for. While you should still consult a professional accountant, AI can help highlight potential opportunities you might miss. By uploading expense information and asking the AI to review it, you may discover deductions or tax strategies that could reduce your tax burden. AI can also suggest simple ways to track expenses throughout the year, so tax season becomes much easier. Number 10. Your personal board of advisors. Successful people often rely on mentors and advisors when making important decisions. Not everyone has access to those networks, but AI can simulate something similar. You can ask the AI to identify individuals who have achieved the results you want, and then request that it answer your questions from their perspective, based on their known philosophies. Strategies. This can expose you to different ways of thinking about problems and opportunities. Number 11. Letters from your future self. Motivation sometimes fades, especially when goals take years to achieve. One interesting exercise is asking AI to write letters from your future self. You share your goals, your fears, and the life you want to create. Then the AI writes a message imagining that you have already achieved those goals and are looking back. Reading those letters later can help remind you why your goals matter. Number 12. The AI Memory Vault. AI can also function as a digital second brain. You can store different types of information in organized folders. This may include financial data, personal goals, business ideas, and notes about things you're learning. Later, when you ask AI for advice, it can refer back to this stored information to give answers that are much more relevant to your situation. Number 13. Just-in-time learning. People often spend months learning topics that they may never actually use. AI makes it possible to learn exactly what you need at the moment you need it. You can ask AI to identify the small portion of knowledge that will help you start solving your current problem right away. This approach focuses only on the most useful information and saves a huge amount of time. Number 14. AI Meeting Assistant. Meetings often last a long time, but leave very little documentation afterward. AI can change that. By uploading meeting recordings or transcripts, you can ask the AI to produce summaries, highlight key points, and list the tasks that need to be completed afterward. This turns meetings into actionable results instead of forgotten discussions. Number 15. Risk analysis. Before making big decisions, it helps to understand both the benefits and the risks. AI can analyze a situation. If you describe it in detail, it can outline possible advantages, potential downsides, and scenarios you might not have considered. You can even ask the AI to argue for or against a decision, so you can see how strong the reasoning really is. Number 16. Message refinement. Sometimes the way we phrase messages can cause misunderstandings. AI can help refine communication. You can write exactly what you want to say, and then ask the AI to rewrite it in a way that sounds clearer, more professional, and more respectful. This is especially useful for workplace emails or sensitive conversations. Number 17. AI Travel Planner. Planning a trip can involve hours of research. AI can handle much of that work for you. By giving it your travel dates, budget, and interest, you can ask it to design a travel itinerary that includes both popular attractions and lesser-known experiences. The result is a customized plan tailored to your preferences. Number 18. Emotional Debrief Partner. Everyone experiences difficult moments. Talking about those experiences can help you process them more clearly. You can explain the situation and how you feel, then ask AI to help you identify a useful perspective or lesson from the experience. Even a small shift in thinking can help you move forward. Number 19. Turning memories into content. If you create content online, your personal experiences can become powerful stories. AI can interview you about meaningful moments in your life and help organize those stories into a structure that highlights the main point, the experience itself, and the lesson that came from it. This makes storytelling much easier. Number 20. Contract Translator. Legal documents are often difficult to understand. AI can translate complex contracts into simpler language. By uploading a document and asking for an explanation, you can learn the key terms, potential risks, and the important questions you should ask before signing. This makes legal discussions much clearer. Number 21. Contract Creator. AI can also assist in drafting contracts. You simply describe your situation in plain language and include the terms you want. The AI may ask a few follow-up questions to gather missing details. After that, it can generate a structured contract that you can review and refine before using it. Number 22. Practicing tough conversations. Some conversations are uncomfortable, such as asking for a raise or addressing a conflict. AI can help you practice beforehand. You can ask it to role-play as the other person involved and simulate the conversation, so you can rehearse your responses and improve your confidence. Number 23. Writing your own eulogy. The final exercise can be surprisingly powerful. You can ask AI to write a speech describing your life many years from now, imagining what family members, friends, and colleagues might say about you. Reading that reflection can help you think more deeply about the kind of legacy you want to leave. We just explored 23 different ways to use AI that most people never think about. Instead of trying to implement all of them at once, choose one idea that feels useful right now and start experimenting with it. If one of these ideas stood out to you, share it in the comments. And if you want to learn the 3 skills that will matter most in the age of AI, check out the next video. I'll see you there.